Hey guys, we're going to continue our series looking at yellow belt one-step techniques and finding practical applications in those. So I did Taekwondo for a long time. I owned a martial arts school for about 8 years or so. I ended up blowing out my MCL and my PCL in my right knee, my MCL in my left knee. I go bone on my right knee. I need it scoped. I'll eventually have to probably get a knee replacement on it. So as such, a lot of my kicking and whatnot, is not where it should be. And again, I'm kind of going through just showing, some techniques that are hidden in these early techniques, one-step sparring that you learn in traditional martial arts. Now, about 20 months ago, there was 100 more pounds of me. Just about. I've lost about 93 pounds in a little less than 2 years, and I've been trying to be more active in things of that nature. So that this is you're taking part in my rehab physical therapy. Basically, I like to train weapon stuff, hit bags. I like to kind of put this stuff out there just so I don't forget a lot of cool things that were passed down to me. I haven't seen on the internet. So if I can put a unique spin out there on something that someone sees and goes, oh, that's a really cool thing, that's what this is about. I'm not claiming to be a master or expert or anything like that. Like I said, I did hold still hold a 4th degree black belt in Taekwondo. And I trained it for many years. So yellow belt one steps, and again, these one steps, these were taken from the Sanghua Taekwondo organization. So that was a smaller organization on the West Coast that is offshoot of an ITC branch of Taekwondo. These are unique to that organization. As we move up, I will probably pull some more traditional things to take a look at. But here are the yellow belt one steps. The first one, we're going to do a double knife hand out of forearm block, and we're going to take that into a skip. Number 3, front kick. We're going to do a vertical punch, like to the solar plexus, stepping out. Second one, stepping out front stance, knife hand outer forearm block, coming into a horizontal spear hand. Number 2, round kick. And the third one, we're going to step back stance, inner forearm block, inner crescent kick, spin back fist, stepping out. So on those, let's take a look at those. And again, looking at movements that are self-defense application that we can use, just taking from those one steps. And I want to talk about this knife hand out of forearm block. I like knife hand out of forearm blocks because we're kind of basically getting our hands up in such a way that we're saying, hey, I'm the victim. I didn't start this altercation. The other thing that I like is if I bring my hands up in this positions. There's 2 strikes here. One is an eye strike. The second one is kind of a ridge hand that I can go straight into the groin. This slap the testicles is probably the best self-defense move. If someone was getting up and I'm here and I just right to your groin, I'm gone. You have fun with that. Very good strike. I like to deliver just open hand with a lot of mass, make sure I hit something there, but the strike would be ridge hand here. So if I'm working on that inside, you can imagine I'm going eyeball here and groin here, right? Getting my hands up. I am too close to really do a skip number 3 front kick, but if you think about I'm skipping my weight forward, I'm probably knocking you over and I can just run away right from there. The vertical punch is another, if I'm trying to get in, I didn't really get in. I've just got that gun because I'm on the inside of your arm there and I want to be fast. You can also do a vertical punch up, so I'm coming in here. I could go right up to the chin. I could also use that as an elbow if I needed to, coming out. So we're in, right, gun, out. Number 2, this is one like many of the one steps, very exaggerated, right? So he's coming in here, I'm coming all the way to 45 front stance and getting here. Now, turning my hips all the way over to get another strike in, and then all the way back to get this round kick in. It is a little awkward. Realistically, if we make that all tight, if I'm coming in and trapping, right, I'm into the eyes, right here. And then just like I was showing in some of those other videos, doing that round kick as a low sweep. If I'm pressing in here, I have a very good ankle sweep. I just push you right over my foot, and again, I'm gone. The thing that we should be thinking about in any kind of self-defense situation is I'm just trying to create an opportunity to get out of there. I don't want to fight this guy. Look at him. He's crazy with his noodle arms. Third one, coming in with that inner crescent kick with a spinning back fist. Someone once told me inner crescent kicks are knife defenses. Isn't that the dumbest thing you've ever heard? He's got a knife. I'm gonna cut my leg, right? Yeah, no. But I think a lot of our kicks, what we're really learning is just we're doing a stretch and we're practicing, opening our hips. So, they say in a fight, kick low. Martial arts, you kick high for show, but in a fight, kick low, something like that. So I'm throwing this out, using it as just an opening for here. But really, if I'm coming in, I could just go there for my spin. Spins, I don't think they're really good like off of this, but if I find myself out of position, you're trying to take my back, coming in with a strike can make a lot of sense. So ways that I might, incorporate a spin is if he's coming here and I make him miss, I'm over here and then just coming right around. And you'll see that from time to time in like UFC and whatnot. Someone will get caught with a spinning back fist, and it's rare that it's just I'm here and just bam, right? It's more like it's coming off of an awkward motion, and my straightest line with my best attack just happens to be right over my back shoulder there. So again, those one steps. The first one we're gonna strike eyes throwing, shuffle in, right? The second one we're pressing in, eyes, sweep. And then the third one, any type of position where I can throw that spin back fist and out. So those are some techniques that are, hidden in those one-step sparring drills that you do as your yellow belt. So we'll be back with green belt stuff. Green belt in Sanghua was 2 steps, so it's off of 2 punches. And they also incorporated some self-defense techniques. So we'll be taking a look at a couple things and taking a look at some ways to make them better. You guys have a great one.